Expelliarmus! Hey everyone, welcome to the top 10 list, and here's my top 10 personal favorite Harry Potter characters. As you all know, I love Harry Potter, and as you saw my video a few months ago when I did my ranking of the Harry Potter movies, I thought, you know what, let's do my top 10 personal favorite Harry Potter characters. I love the characters, and this is a huge franchise, so yeah, let's get started, shall we? Here's my top 10 personal favorite Harry Potter characters. And before top 10 list, you obviously gotta have your honorable mentions. And my honorable mentions for Harry Potter characters are Ron Weasley, Dobby, Neville Longbottom, Ginny Weasley, Seamus Finnegan, Mad-Eye Moody, Professor Lockhart, and Fred and George Weasley. Love all those characters, just gonna make the top 10 list, but what did make my top 10 was my number 10. And my number 10 is Bellatrix Lestrange. Yes, Bellatrix Lestrange is a Death Eater, and she's probably the most craziest Death Eater out there, and she's related to Sirius Black, and spoilers, she kills Sirius Black. I know, bitch. And yeah, I love Bellatrix Lestrange. Helena Bonham Carter just eats the roll up. She's just so delightfully nuts and crazy, and I fucking love her. Every time she's on scene, her hair is in her face. She's always laughing with her teeth. And she's just downright nuts and insane, and if you ever send her on a mission to kill someone, she will do it, and do it with so much delight, and I just love Bellatrix Lestrange. I love just downright crazy characters, and Bellatrix Lestrange is one of the most delightfulest, scariest, craziest Harry Potter characters. Love her. Number 9 is Remus Lupin. Yes, Remus Lupin is the third Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, and he's probably the most funnest dark arts teacher. Come on, he makes everyone fight bogarts, you know. Anything they fear, they can turn it into something funny and just have a blast while you're teaching dark arts. And he's just a great teacher. He's a very good person and a very good wizard, and he's also a really cool werewolf. Yeah, he's an animagus. An animagus means at the full moon, you turn into a werewolf and you have no control of yourself. Yes, Sirius Black turns into a dog. He does have control, but an animagus doesn't. When he turns into a werewolf, he will kill anyone, and when he turns into a werewolf, he looks pretty awesome. He is pretty awesome, but Lupin himself is a very loyal friend, a very knowledgeable teacher, and he's just an enjoyable character. I love Lupin. It was sad to see him go in the final movie. Very sad. I feel bad for his kid. And David Thewlis did a phenomenal job playing him. And just, I love him as a dark arts teacher. I love that he teaches Harry the Patronus Charm. And he's just a great character. He's a part of the Order of the Phoenix. He can fight. He's badass. But he's also a very kind and loyal and very knowledgeable dark arts teacher. And I love Lupin. He's a great guy. Coming number 8 is Luna Lovegood. Like I said, I love just nuts and crazy characters, and Luna Lovegood is a good person, but she's just quirky as shit, and I enjoy her so much. Like, she comes in Order of the Phoenix, and she's just downright weird. She sees things that are not there. She says things that are just freaking nuts and weird and creepy and crazy, and I just love her. She's very helpful. Like, she finds a lot of things. She helps Harry in the Deathly Hallows Part 2, helps him find the ghost of Ravenclaw, and she's just a great witch. She'll fight, she'll defend, and she's just freaking awesome. She's very smart, very wise, and she has some pretty interesting philosophies about life and everything. Like I said, she's quirky and very strange and a little crazy, but she's just delightful to watch. I like Luna Lovegood. Coming number 7 is Rubeus Hagrid. Yes, keeper of keys and grims at Hogwarts. Yes, Hagrid is a half-human, half-giant with a big beard, and he is fine with the bare minimum because all he does is live in a little shack on Hogwarts, and yeah, like I say, he's the keeper of keys and grims at Hogwarts. He deals with a lot of mythological creatures, and he protects all the treasures that Hogwarts has in store, and he's just an awesome character. He looks awesome. Robbie Coltrane does a phenomenal job playing Hagrid. He's a very talented wizard when he needs to be, and he's one scary bastard when he needs to be, and he's just, again, very kind. He's just a friendly giant. He's a big guy, but he's just such a friendly dude. Just want to give Hagrid a big hug, because he's just such a kind and loyal and helpful friend, and I loved Hagrid since the moment he comes on screen in Philosopher's Stone when he comes and gets Harry. Hagrid may not do a lot in these movies, but he did the important things. He's the one that brought Harry to Hogwarts, and he's the one that brought Harry to the Dursleys. I don't know if that was a good thing, but he's the one that went back to get Harry as a baby and brought him to the Dursleys. I would have much rather if a wizard raised Harry. Come on, like leaving him with these abusive parents. What's wrong with all these people? But Hagrid is a great friend, a great character, and I just love him. Coming number 6 is Voldemort. Yes, Lord Voldemort. Harry Potter. Ray Fiennes, again, phenomenal character, phenomenal actor. He can play great villains, and he was a perfect choice to play Voldemort. Yeah, I bet you're thinking, let's get that Nazi from Schindler's List. He needs to play the Dark Lord. Yeah. Great idea. And he's awesome. The moment he comes in the Goblet of Fire, he is just fucking creepy as shit. He has no nose, and he's scary. And I loved him. Ray Fiennes did a phenomenal job, and he is just a fucking sadistic villain. He is fucking crazy. And yeah, all he wants is power. He wants to be the most powerful wizard out there, and yeah, he's got a very compelling backstory because he wasn't always a bad person when he was Tom Riddle. He was just a kid who was just confused, and he didn't have any parents or anything. No one could help him out. Dumbledore tried to help him, but there was way too much darkness in him, and yeah, couldn't help him, and he split himself into 6 or 7 pieces called Horcruxes that all contain a piece of Voldemort, and Harry has to go get them, and Voldemort just keeps getting more and more powerful if you do not destroy those Horcruxes. And Voldemort is just a very great character. He's a great villain. He looks awesome. And he's just awesome. He's just a very badass villain, and every time you see him, like, if you saw Voldemort in real life, tell me you wouldn't shit your pants. I would, because he's scary, and he's an awesome villain. Coming number 5 is Albus Dumbledore. Yes, it took 2 actors to play him, Richard Harris and Michael Gambon. They both did a great job, and he's the headmaster of Hogwarts. And again, he's a very, very loyal and very kind friend to Harry, and he's just a very powerful wizard. He's one of the most powerful wizards out there. He's the only one that can maybe defeat Voldemort. That fight with him in Order of the Phoenix is awesome. Doesn't make sense because their wands can't collide. Only Harry's and Voldemort's can collide, but still a cool fight, and I love Dumbledore. He's just a great, great wizard. He's very kind. Like, I did like Richard Harris a little more than Michael Gambon, because when I saw Richard Harris play the role of Dumbledore, he just seemed more of a sweet old man and a very wise teacher. Michael Gambon did a great job too, but at times he came off a little, a little pushy at times, and he was still good, but I loved Richard Harris. I really wish Richard Harris didn't die, because I thought he did a fantastic job as Dumbledore, but Dumbledore as a character in the books and in the movies, he's a phenomenal character. I love Dumbledore. He's just that old wizard that you just love. Just love him. It's Dumbledore. Coming number 4 is Harry Potter himself. Yes, the boy who lived. Harry is the lead character, and unfortunately he's not the best character, but he's a favorite of mine. He's a character that saves the day. He's the strongest wizard, and he's the most bravest wizard out of anyone. Like, he will fight any challenge that's ahead of him, and he will try to accomplish, and he will accomplish any goals, any threats that are ahead, and he's just a great wizard. It's the boy who lived. It's Harry Potter himself. He's one of the best characters. It's Harry Potter. Coming number 3 is Hermione Granger. Yes, the funniest thing is she actually outshines Harry a little bit, because Hermione is probably one of the most smartest witches/wizards out there. If it wasn't for Hermione, Harry and Ron would have been dead a long time ago. Like, she's the one that helps them get through the Devil's Stare and Philosopher's Stone. She's the one that helps them in the Chamber of Secrets about, the snake and everything, and I don't look the snake in the eyes and everything. Prisoner of Azkaban, she's the one that time travels. Goblet of Fire, she figures other shit out. She does a lot of the work in all these Harry Potter movies. She is the definition of a strong woman character. She is a strong female character, and yeah, I love Hermione. She's great. She's a very cool witch. She does most of the damn work in these movies. She should have been the fucking lead character. Imagine if Hermione Granger was the lead character. I think these movies would be over a little quick, because she's very smart and a very powerful witch, and she's one of my favorites. Love ya, Hermione Granger. Coming number 2 is Sirius Black. Yes, Gary Oldman, one of my favorite actors, plays Sirius Black, a man who's trapped in Azkaban prison, but one of the first people to escape. He was in Azkaban for being a supposed follower of Voldemort, but it's bullshit, because he is loyal to Harry and his family. He's loyal to the Potters and the Order of the Phoenix, and Sirius Black is a great character. I love Sirius Black. When he died in Order of the Phoenix, that is like one of the deaths in these movies that just almost had me tearing up. I wish they did it better because it was better in Order of the Phoenix, the book. In the movie, it's a bit rushed, but I still love him. I love Sirius Black. I love that he can turn himself into a dog. I love that he's played by Gary Oldman. And I just love his chemistry with Daniel Radcliffe. I love every scene with Sirius Black and Harry Potter. It just feels like a good sort of father-son relationship. And I just love Sirius Black. He's just a very kind person, very cool, and just very likable character. I love Sirius Black. And my number one favorite Harry Potter character is, no shocker, Severus Snape. Alan Rickman, God rest your soul, man. My favorite character in Harry Potter. I love Snape. He was the potions teacher for a few years, then he finally got to be the dark arts teacher, and then when he joins Voldemort, he becomes the headmaster of Hogwarts. And Snape is the most compelling, most interesting character in this entire franchise. If it was not for Snape, Voldemort would have not been defeated. Like, yes, Hermione, Neville, Harry, Ron, everyone helps out. Dumbledore, the Order of the Phoenix, everyone helps out, but Snape is the key role of defeating Voldemort. Like, him and Dumbledore have been planning this before Harry's been born, and yeah, Snape is the most bravest soul in this entire movie. What he had to do to defeat Voldemort in the end was something no one could possibly do. He had to play both sides, good, bad, and everything. He couldn't be with the woman he loves, Lily. He had to give her up. He wanted to be with Harry. He wanted actually to be close with Harry, but he had to pretend to hate Harry. And he had to be close with Voldemort, and he fucking hated Voldemort. And the shit he had to do in this movie was just unbelievable. But that just shows you that he is a true hero. He had to do things that he did not want to do, but he had to do it to save the world and defeat this darkness, and it's amazing. Snape is one of my favorite characters in movies, and he's my favorite Harry Potter character. And that scene when he dies by Voldemort, and his tear comes down, and Harry Potter reads the tear in that jar thing, I forget. When Harry Potter goes into Snape's backstory, that is one of my all-time favorite scenes in movies. Like, if I did my top 10 favorite movie scenes, Snape's backstory would be my, top 5. It's phenomenal, mind-blowing. I was had goosebumps when I was hearing that backstory of Snape's. It's just unbelievable. Snape is a great character. He may come off as a jackass in the beginning, but by the ending, you know why. He is the best Harry Potter character, and my favorite Harry Potter character. So yeah, that's my top 10 personal favorite Harry Potter characters. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me who's your favorite Harry Potter character. Give me your top 10s, comment below, and let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.